Hi, what's up, guys? And it's good to be back with you again. We're playing against Leopard Cat today, another one of these teams out here in the small and somewhat amateur ranks. I guess it's not fully amateur here, right? Semi-pro ranks that has a really unique and interesting name. Leopard Cat. And so we're at home again for this match. Leopard Cat are back down in sixth place. We're in first place again, and only with 5 games played, which means we have a game on hand against the teams who are trailing us. That's all despite that loss to a Athletic Club Taipei. That was a match that we really should have won. And let's see if we can get something here underway for ourselves today, taking a close look here at this formation. And there's another pass forward for Wen Chihao that ends up way beyond what he can grab. And one of the problems that we have is I keep trying to tell these players to move it up slowly, and then they move it up quickly. Wang Chunxian over to Yan Yiming, passes back down to Ndaye, and there is Wen Chihao, and unfortunately that shot is blocked. He goes out for a corner. And we'll take a quick look at this replay again and see what we can figure out. As you can see, we are not normally playing on the wings, but we can do it from time to time, and get that ball into somebody like Ndaye, one of those advanced midfielders, and you can really make something happen. And there's the header by Kader Bamba off the corner, and that's, I think, a second goal of the season. That makes it 1-0 for Mars FC. Bamba is really coming into his own, and he's young. He's going to be here for a while. And he's got 1, 2, 3 guys on him, and one of them jumped up higher than him. He's still got his head onto it, so he's got a magnet up there somewhere. And that's pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. 1-0 for Mars FC, and we look like we are on the way to roll forward to another victory again. But, of course, we have to score a few more goals to really make it happen. Yan Yiming with the excellent interception to Xu Shengjie down to Wang Chunxian. Brings it up there from the back, and then he just passes it back to Li Chaba, and we'll start it up again. Bamba now takes it up right side over Lin Guangde, over to Zhang Haoren, then down to Silla. Silla passes one forward, looking for Wen Chihao, who's got it and is onside and has it from that excellent angle. Unfortunately, his shot attempt is blocked. But that's exactly what we like to see. Wen Chihao here had beaten the defense and unfortunately didn't quite get the best angle in the world. He has scored from this angle back here as well before. In fact, I think we saw that either yesterday or the day before. I'd have to look back to remember that one. But unfortunately today, the man was in front of him, and that's the end of that. Xu Shengjie with it over to Wang Chunxian. Passes one forward, does find Wen Chihao, and it's over to Silla, who's fouled. They're going to call that a penalty. He wasn't even close to the penalty area, but okay, we'll take it. I mean, he was behind it. He was behind it after the game glitched out, but Silla takes the penalty and scores. That is his third goal of the season for Cyril Silla, and it's 2-0 now for Mars FC. We're only about 25 minutes into it. And that's kind of what we've grown to expect here from this team. If you haven't been watching all of these games and seeing this is the way that we've been playing more or less. We tend to score early and we tend to score often. I suppose we could blame it on the tactic, but this is just a tactic I sort of threw together. Li Chaba with the grab and the save. There's nothing special about it. There's nothing unique, nothing really unique or strange or anything that requires deep thinking. Zhang Haoren with the free kick ends up being blocked. Runs back to grab it again. Instead, it's Lu Chihong who knocks the one out for a corner. So it's going to be Zhang Haoren again. He steps back and then fires forward. Looking for Bamba again. Unfortunately, that's a little bit over his head, and that's going to be the end of that one. This is knocked forward again for Cai Yuting over to Yan Yiming, Wang Chunxian over to Xu Shengjie, Wen Chihao now over to Ndaye, and Ndaye should have scored that one. It's going to trickle in at the end. They're calling him offside, which I think is a real ticky-tacky type call. But so it is. We are getting a lot of shots away. We like what we're seeing. And it's another one of those matches. It's really funny. I've had people on videos comment and talk about how I'm really grinding through the matches. This isn't grinding. This is actually a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun when you're winning. If you're not winning, then it feels a little bit more like a grind. And but so far, this is going fairly well. Everybody's happy. Xu Shengjie knocks this free kick, and it's just a little bit too high and over everybody's head. And so we go out again. It's Leopard Cat with this, and they pass it up forward. There's Cai Chiao with it. Passes it forward, and Bomb ends up on the other end of that. Passes back to Li Chaba. Li Chaba over to Wang Chunxian. Wang Chunxian now is looking for Wen Chihao and can't find him. It's down with Lin Guangde again. And over to Ndaye finds Silla, and there's that forward pass for Wen Chihao. Wen Chihao is supposed to be He's supposed to be completely washed up, but he doesn't look like it here. Now, I'm saying Wen Zhihao. He may actually be Wen Qihao. It's kind of hard to say because the romanization system they use in Taiwan is that Wade Giles system, which is a little bit strange. And then they do some really weird things with it from time to time. Zhang Haoren knocks this one forward, and nobody's able to get onto that one. And Leopard Cat's striker has it and is trying to run and do it all by himself. Then he passes it all the way back. So that's one way to try to move the ball up the pitch, I suppose. Oh, Leech Haba misses that one. That's ridiculous. That was ridiculous. And so they get a gift of a goal. And that makes it 2-1. That was absolutely ridiculous by Leech Haba, who runs up on this one. I was a little bit worried once I saw him run up like that, and I thought, okay, well, this will be fine. He'll just grab it. And instead, he misses it. And so Zhang Shihong ends up with the goal, 2-1 for Mars FC. And Leech Haba is young. I think that's mostly a mistake of judgment, more so than, even eccentricity or anything like that. I think it's just a bad decision by him. 2-1 now. Xu Shengjie over to Ndaye, and he's almost fouled again. It's almost another penalty. Steps back, locks his forwards over to Zhang Haoren now. And he's going to move it up forward, and then that, I suppose, was a shot. I'm not sure if he was trying to center that or what, but it comes out as a shot in the end. Silla now steps back for the corner and moves up and fires, looking once again for Bomba. Can't find him. Wang Chunxian now goes back and grabs it, and that is the end of that. Yeah, Leech Haba now is down to 6.5. He had a 7.0 in the first half. That's what happens when you miss the ball. Silla with it, moves it forward, and that's a beaut of a shot, but that one wasn't going to go in anyway. Fortunately, it forces a save. That means we have another corner. Zhang Hao right now with his corner, steps back and fires, looking for Bomba. It comes out of the middle of nowhere. Wow, and forces another really good save. Bomba's about to score all the goals by himself. Silla now knocks his forward over to Wang Chunjie, and unfortunately his header is off of the top crossbar. Wang Chunxian, I'm sorry, and that is out for a goal kick. 15 minutes to go. We just want to hold on. We don't have to win pretty. We just have to win somehow. Wang Chunxian having a real poor match, and is one of those things that I'm kind of looking for. Which guys are playing well, which guys are not necessarily playing so well. Just the fact that they're not super inconsistent doesn't mean much. And Dai now finds Wen Zhihao. Wen Zhihao hasn't scored at all today, and that should have been a goal. That one ends up just a little bit too high. It was a good thought. He's not having a horrible match. We've seen him have horrible halves and horrible parts of matches. He's doing okay. Zhang Haoren, I'm not sure what he was doing there. It kind of bounced off his foot, and then Silla with the header, and that was actually pretty good, I would say. What happens here, right? What is this hit? No, he just lets it go past him. So strange things happen here at the semi-pro level. I mean, you see guys who, let the ball move past him, who don't really try for it, or goalkeepers who jump up after moving forward to grab it and let it bounce over their head. Yang Ming now with it. Lumps that one over, looking for Silla, finds him over to Zhang Haoren, and his cross ends up being deflected out, and I don't know what the goalkeeper was rolling at. He doesn't know where his own goal is. We got about a couple seconds left in this match, and good riddance to bad rubbish is all I can say about this. I mean, we're going to mark this definitely as a close match since it's a one-goal differential, but this has kind of been a ridiculous match. And I think that we're just about here at the end. Here comes the throw, and it's not going to come. Mars FC win this one 2-1. We maintain our hold on first place. We had 60% of the possession, of course, all of the XG in the world. The only goal we gave up was a fluke. And, this wasn't the best performance that we've seen, but we'll take it. I hope you had fun with that one. I'll talk with you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.